Hello, and welcome to Trish Polish. I'm Trish, and my goal is to swatch as much of the nail polish in Japan as I possibly can. If that sounds like something you'd also be interested in, please consider subscribing. If not, that's okay too. It's still nice to see you. Okay, so y'all, I think I'm on a little bit of a jelly polish kick right now, like I'm a little obsessed with jellies. I know it's a really divisive nail polish finish, so you either love it or hate it. I don't know if there's anyone that's kind of on jelly polishes, but let me tell you, I am on the jelly train and I can't stop myself. So we're looking at more jelly polishes today, and I gotta be honest with you, until very recently I was in the why would you want to use jelly polishes, because why would you paint your nails if you could still see your nail line camp on this whole thing, but I've been converted. Like, I get it. I get the hype. I get it. It's the squish factor. It's the squishiness. Squish! Today we've got 5 polishes from the Nail Holic Jelly Colors line to take a look at, so let's get into the swatches.
First up today, we have the shade YE503. This polish is a super bright, almost like marigold or sunflower yellow jelly. Because it is a jelly polish, no surprises here on the first coat. It was super sheer. But despite that sheerness, it's still pretty bright. The formula is really smooth, there's no problems there, it goes on really nicely. This color looks a lot deeper or brighter or more like bold than the last neon yellow jelly we looked at. Actually, I'm not really sure if this one even counts as a neon. So let's not call it a neon, let's just call it a really bold yellow jelly. This one was bright and bold enough in 2 coats that I just decided to stop at 2 coats on this one. Doesn't Cirque have a similar yellow jelly? Somebody leave a comment below and let me know. I mean, we definitely didn't reinvent the wheel here, but it's still a beautiful polish. And here is YE503 in 2 coats. Next up is the shade OR205. If I were to pick a red-orange crayon out of the crayon box, this is exactly what it would look like, I think. It is a bright red-orange jelly that, to no one's surprise, is super sheer in the first coat. Unlike the yellow polish, I don't think you could wear this one in 1 coat. Like, maybe if you were more careful in the application than I was, but just looking back at it now, it kind of seems patchy. But again, the formula is really nice and smooth to work with, so no problems getting it on. You can see the squishiness start to build up here in the second coat, but we're going to go in for 3 because I'm after super squishy. Not just squishy, but super squishy. And I think 3 coats was the right choice because this is the perfect squishiness. Okay, so this one really reminds me of this one Halloween like jack-o'-lantern sucker that they had at the gas station when I was a kid. It was this same orange, I swear. I'll see if I can find a picture online and post it somewhere because maybe I'm just imagining things, but I promise this is like the same color. Anyway, here is OR205 in 3 coats. Next up is another orange, OR204. This one is more of a carrot juice orange than a red orange, but here are the 2 bottles side by side for comparison. You can see here in the first coat, this one definitely has more yellow in it than the previous polish did. It looks more like a pumpkin-y, carrot-y, vegetable juice yellow than a red-orange crayon. Broken record here, but same wonderful formula, goes on smooth and starts to build up to that juicy squishiness here in the second coat, but you guessed it, we're going in for 3. And again with this one, 3 coats was the perfect amount of squish. It looks just like carrot juice on my fingers. I kinda love it. What do you think? I mean, I feel like at this point it's not really something that we've never seen before, but you know, it's always good to have options. And here is 3 coats of OR204. Next up is the shade RO607. This is a beautiful rose pink magenta jelly with a smattering of gold flakies. So looking at this one in the bottle, I was really freaking excited to get it on my nails, and then when I put it on my nails, I was kind of disappointed. Why was I disappointed, you might ask? Well, because in the bottle, this color is so bold and so bright, and there are so many of those little flakies just rolling around. I thought it would play over into the actual polish on my nail, but as you can see, it kinda doesn't. I mean, nobody was expecting this to be opaque in 1 coat, but I guess I was just expecting something a little more. I mean, it still does start to gradually build up in the second and third coats, but it's not what's in the bottle. Do you know what I mean? I was just expecting a lot more from this. I don't know why I got my hopes up. You can still see the gold flecks. They do pop off the nail, but it's just... I think like Holo Taco and the unicorn skins have just ruined me for any polishes that are like this that don't perform like that. But this polish was $3, so is it just me? Like, weigh in down below and let me know, like, should I be disappointed by this polish or no? And here is RO607 in 3 coats. And last up for today, we have the shade PU117. This is a warm purple jelly with the same gold flakies as the last polish. Alright, so after that last one, I really wasn't expecting this one to like knock my socks off, and I'm not saying that my disappointment is correct, but it's really nothing to write home about. The formula's nice. I have 0 complaints about the formula. It's just underwhelming compared to what is in the bottle and what comes out on your nails. Even building it up in 2 and 3 coats, like I just don't feel like this polish does it for me. And it 100% could have been my application, but I feel like this one looks a little more patchy than the previous polishes did. Or maybe my disappointment has just reached its zenith at this point. Okay, so I don't mean to be negative, and I don't want to harp on the brand because these were 300 yen, so it's not like they're a boutique brand. But like, the polish in the bottle is so pretty. I could just stare at the bottle all day, and I just really wanted the same effect on my hands without having to wear like 8 coats of the polish. Do you know what I mean? It's still pretty in the bottle. And here's 3 coats of PU117.
So what do you think? How do you think these compare to the last round of neon jellies? I gotta say, I was surprised. I mean, the price difference is only 100 yen, so that's about $1 US. So the last polishes we looked at were 200 yen, and the polishes we looked at today were 300 yen. So there's not that much big of a difference price-wise. If I'm being really brutally honest, I kind of prefer the other polishes because they did come with that wide rounded brush, so it was a lot easier to get around the cuticle area. But that's just me nitpicking. I mean, honestly, other than that, I don't see a huge difference in quality. I gotta be honest with you, I wasn't crazy about any of these really, but if I have to choose a favorite, I would choose the red-orange color because I feel like that was kind of a unique color. But I do feel like I need to mention, or at least I'm gonna mention, I was kind of disappointed in the 2 polishes with the flakies. Like, I kind of expected more. Looking at the polish bottle, like the 2 colors looked like fiery, opalescent, fun, bright polishes, right? And I thought, okay, this is great. With the jelly finish, you'll be able to really see those flakies, but you couldn't really see the flakies, right? Like, I feel, okay, back up. I feel like I know what they're trying to get at. I get it, but the execution just kind of fell flat. Is it just me? Am I that spoiled by Holo Taco and unicorn skins? I could be. What do y'all think? Like, I feel like I would have gotten a better, like, effect look out of it if we just had the regular jelly polish with nothing in it and then put like a special effect topper on top. I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, it is what it is, and honestly, they are really pretty in the bottle. So as usual, a little more information about the brand. They do come in really skinny 5ml bottles. They have a kinda skinny brush, a regular brush, a normal size brush. They retail for 330 yen, including tax. They are a drugstore brand that is available nationwide in Japan, and the polish ingredients are listed on their website. So that's going to be all from me today. Before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. And if you'd like to hang out and talk some more about Japanese nail polish, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all have a good week.